World of Warships currently has an event called the Phantom Fortress, based around Halloween. Basically what it is the developers are in modded ships and they fight against the community. To make it fair, their team only has half the number of players, whereas my team has a full set of players. As you can see, this is called the Salem Witch, the other one is called the Phantom Fortress. The Salem Witch runs about tier 4, tier 5, and then the Phantom Fortress is on the higher tiers. It basically looks like from here a modded Cleveland. I'd actually like to know what all the modifications are, but he has been firing a crap ton of HE shells like a normal Cleveland would. We're going to take a nice shot at this carrier. I want to get him out of the way because he dropped torps at me earlier. And then we have this little... Look at this little guy trying to run protection for the carrier in front. So we're going to make a big left-hand turn and take our shot when we're loaded. He's not even looking at me. Ooh, this is a good shot right here. I have good feelings about this one. Good feelings. Don't mess this up, Bo. I'm overthinking this. And fire. I love that sound every time. Alright. So, when I first read this event, heard about it, I was kind of apprehensive that, wow, that's a lot of players and only a certain number of devs. What are my chances of actually getting an event? This is my first game of the night, and there's the Salem Witch. So I think that's pretty awesome. Hopefully I get a couple more chances, or everybody gets a chance to participate in one of these. I've never really played in many games where you could actually kind of interact with the developers like this. I've heard of it and I've seen it, but I've actually never been able to do it myself. Ooh, that carrier's hurting. So first off, thank you World of Warships team for taking some time and doing this. This is actually kind of a blast, and I'm enjoying this fight here if I don't run into the island. Yeah, there he is right there. Look at him. What an ugly looking ship. So if you're not familiar with the Salem Witch, if you're from another country, in the US, the Salem Witch trials were a big piece of our history. Essentially a bunch of crazy people in the northeast of the United States thought that all women were witches. And basically what it boils down to was that if you had an older widow that owned land or assets, and you called her a witch and you killed her, all of a sudden that land came available. So if you look at it from a historic standpoint, it was all about greed. But it's an important part of U.S. history, and it's kind of a fun little Halloween tale of old women being witches. Let's take a shot. Oh, he's about to unload those HE shells at me. Come on now. Let's do this. Can I get... There we go. That didn't take off as much health as it did to that previous cruiser, did it? And I'm going to run to the island, which would be very bad. I was pretty gung-ho about attacking him because I had a whole team behind me. I'm not seeing this whole team around me anymore. I'm feeling pretty alone. Put that fire out. He just overshot that. And... Come on. Come on. Line up a good shot. I do not have much time left. He is absolutely obliterating me. As I expected. Ooh, look at that reload time. He's just winging those HE shells out. A majority of my turrets and guns are on the back side of this ship. There's 4 on the back, 2 in the front. I need to get my back end swung out a bit and be able to use more of my guns. There's a nice little hit. I mean, I took out one of his turrets, so I'm sure he has like 16 more of them, so this isn't, you know, a great win. Let's take a good shot right here. I do not have much time. He is whooping on me. This might be my last shot right here. Lined up, load, and fire. That was only 2 guns, so let's get some more guns loaded. There we go. This looks good. I'm dead right here. Look at my health just burn away. Another Citadel, and I am adios. Kind of how I suspected. I had little chance of winning this in this Arkansas. Of course, the one game I run into the Salem Witch, I'm in this thing. I would rather have my tier 4 or 5 Japanese destroyer. I think that'd be fun. But still, like I said, it's just a pleasure to be able to do this. I didn't think I actually have a chance. So what the deal is if your team wins, you have a chance at earning a prize. And I believe those prizes range in different things. I'll post the article below in the description. Those won't be awarded for like 5 or 6 days, so I won't know what I actually win for another week. But I'm going to fast forward to the end of the round and see how we do. We should win because we have basically 2 control points and he's on the other side, so that's the problem with having a smaller team is numbers. When you're controlling points, you need the numbers. As I kind of said before, there's one of him, 5 of us. He couldn't take the other control points back. He couldn't kill us in time. So I did win this match. I will get a special reward in 5 or 6 days. This is the great part about this time of year, though, is you see games that are kind of based in the community and have good community interaction do little events like these. And I'd like to thank the guys at World of Warships again. This was fun. This was entertaining. It made my night. And I hope you enjoyed that. I hope all of you get a chance to participate in something like this.